It's intrusions into the decisions of parents over the raising of their children. That needs to be very cautious, very limited, and very humble. Now, the ranking member in her opening statement makes this point, once you strip away all of the partisan rhetoric, and it seems to me that there are two issues here. The first is the effort in states like California to bypass parents' judgment and subject their children to transgender procedures against the parents' judgment, or even to hide this from the parents. That's going on in California right now. So I want to be sure I understood the subcommittee's ranking member correctly. It sounded like she too opposes government replacing parents' judgment over the decision on transgender procedures for their children. Am I correct on that?
That's you, Ms. Scalon. Yeah.
Am I correct on that? I yield to the gentlelady to answer.
I'm sorry, I was...
It sounded like you oppose government replacing parents' judgment over the decision of transgender procedures on their children. Am I correct on that?
What I said was that parents have the ultimate right to make the decisions concerning appropriate medical care for their children.
I think we're in agreement. We can take that off the table. Both parties oppose the government, any government, making decisions over whether a child will be subjected to transgender procedures contrary to the wishes of the parents. Do I understand that correctly?
I believe that's generally the legal standard.
Okay,
yes.
that's great. Then
The dispute is over what is appropriate, apparently.
If both parties support a law that forbids performing these transgender procedures on a minor without the full and informed consent of the parents, then, Mr. Chairman, I believe we should advance such a bill right away. I think that would address the fears that I hear from a lot of parents that their desire to protect their child is at risk from various state governments like California who are trying to usurp that decision. We have complete agreement on that.
I think you're mischaracterizing the complete agreement.
Well, I thought we had just arrived at that agreement until it comes down to actually doing it, and then you seem to have a change of heart. But Mr. Chairman, let's put that to the test. I see I'm out of time, but I think the sooner we move that, the better.
Very keen observation. The chair now recognizes Ms. Ballant, gentlelady from Vermont.